LiberalViewer presents.
So the Bill O'Reilly scandal, which kind of follows on the Brian Williams NBC leave of absence, with him not having told the truth about some of his war experiences as a war reporter. Well, there's a lot of stuff from Bill O'Reilly that's even worse, but Fox News doesn't seem to care about it, and that's sort of the transition that Bill Maher made on his show last Friday, going first from the Hillary email scandal and then comparing Bill O'Reilly to Brian Williams over in this clip.
So I couldn't help notice another irony this week, as Fox News loved the Hillary story, obviously. They were like a dog with a new chew toy. And yet, not a word about the Bill O'Reilly situation. And let me read to you Bill O'Reilly's words, and you tell me if he is not just a blatant, bald-ass liar. He said, "I've reported on the ground in active war zones from El Salvador to the Falklands." No, you haven't. There's no gray area here. A war zone is where the war is going on. You were in the capital of a country that was at war, but the war was 1,200 miles away. 2, Bill O'Reilly, "I saw nuns get shot in the back of the head." No, you saw pictures of that. Bill O'Reilly, "I've seen Irish terrorists kill and maim their fellow citizens in Belfast with No, again, you saw pictures of it. It's not the same thing. I've seen pictures of the Hindenburg. I don't say, "I saw the Hindenburg go down." I mean, okay, one last one. Okay, there was a guy who was a friend of a Russian guy in America. He was a friend of Lee Harvey Oswald. So, as you might imagine, he's been of some interest to reporters for all the years after the Kennedy assassination. Maybe that's why in 1977 he killed himself. Okay, here's Bill O'Reilly on that in his book, Killing Kennedy. As the reporter knocked on the door, he's talking about this guy's house, he heard the shotgun blast that marked the suicide of this Russian, assuring that his relationship with Lee Harvey Oswald would never be fully understood. By the way, that reporter's name was Bill O'Reilly. No, it plainly wasn't. There is a tape of him on the phone with someone talking about this, which happened in Florida when Bill O'Reilly was in Dallas, with Bill O'Reilly saying, "I got to get on a plane to cover this." These are out-and-out lies. Now, I understand why Fox News backs him, because they're not really a news service. So they're like, "You expect the truth? That's not what we do here." But why isn't the mainstream media going after him with the same ferocity, the supposedly liberal media, as they did to Brian Williams?
Well, first, I think the answer to Bill Maher's question is because the mainstream media mostly recognizes that Fox News isn't really a regular journalistic news service. And over the years, I've made quite a few videos about Bill O'Reilly and his dishonesty. I think I have at least one lie and a bunch of dishonest video editing and a bunch of misleading. And so just click on this link in the video or down in the video description to see the whole playlist, which I've sorted with some of my favorite examples of Bill O'Reilly lies, dishonesty, and misleading video editing right at the top. And you can let me know what you think about why it is that Bill O'Reilly survives when Brian Williams is gone, and Fox News can zero in on this so-called scandal with Hillary Clinton that's really about, where you save your emails, while totally ignoring that their number one ratings getter, the number one cable news show, is Bill O'Reilly's show. That ratings are one thing, credibility, who cares, I guess, is the Fox News point of view on that. But anyway, you can let me know what you think. Is the difference between NBC's treatment of Brian Williams and Fox News' treatment of Bill O'Reilly more evidence Fox News is not a real news organization? And if Fox News is not a news organization, what exactly is it?
YouTube, you decide.